There's a moment, quiet, almost imperceptible, when you stop dressing for the world and start dressing for yourself. It doesn't announce itself with fanfare. It arrives softly, like morning light filtering through sheer curtains, revealing what was always there but somehow overlooked. For years, I chased trends like they held some secret answer to who I should become. I filled closets with pieces that looked right on mannequins but felt foreign against my skin. And then, somewhere between youth and the beautiful territory beyond it, something shifted. I learned that chic isn't about reinvention. It's about recognition. Recognizing what makes you feel grounded, what makes you feel yourself. These 6 outfits aren't rules. They're whispers of possibility for the woman who's earned the right to dress without apology. 1. The tailored trousers and white shirt. There's poetry in simplicity, the kind that doesn't shout but lingers long after you've left the room. A pair of well-fitted trousers in navy, black, or cream becomes your foundation. Not tight, not loose, just right. The kind that makes you stand a little straighter without trying. Pair them with a crisp white shirt, cotton that breathes, with sleeves you can roll to the elbow when the day demands both elegance and effort. I remember the first time I wore this combination without jewelry, without apology. Just the clean lines, the soft tuck at the waist, low-heeled loafers, and a leather tote worn smooth by time. Someone said I looked put together, but what they meant, what I felt, was present. Like I'd finally stopped performing and started inhabiting. Add a slim belt if it feels right, or don't. Let the silhouette speak its quiet language. Number 2, the cashmere sweater and straight-leg jeans. Comfort doesn't have to sacrifice elegance. In fact, sometimes it becomes its truest expression. A cashmere sweater in camel, slate blue, or soft gray, something you want to touch even when you're wearing it, paired with straight-leg jeans that skim your frame without clinging. Not the jeans of yesterday's youth, tight and apologetic. These sit comfortably at your natural waist, creating a long, graceful line that honors the body you have, not the one you're told to chase. Tuck the sweater loosely. Let it billow just slightly at the waistband, like you didn't overthink it. Because you didn't. Slip into ankle boots, cognac leather or sleek black suede, and suddenly you're ready for coffee at noon or dinner at 8, for solitude or company, for whatever the day decides to offer. This outfit whispers rather than declares. It says, I know who I am, and I'm comfortable here. 3. The midi dress and structured blazer. There are days when you want to feel wrapped in femininity without losing your edge. Days when softness and strength need to coexist in the same breath. A midi dress, perhaps in a subtle floral, a muted stripe, or solid color, becomes your canvas. The length matters. Hitting mid-calf, graceful in movement, forgiving in stillness. Layer a structured blazer over it, something with clean shoulders and a defined waist in black, camel, or crisp white. The contrast creates dialogue. The dress brings fluidity, emotion, ease. The blazer brings intention, authority, presence. Together, they tell a more complete story than either could alone. I wore this combination to my daughter's college graduation. In photos, I'm smiling, but if you look closely, you can see something deeper. Pride mixed with melancholy, joy shadowed by inevitable letting go. The outfit held both truths. It let me be both a mother and an individual, sentimental and strong. Add block-heeled pumps or pointed toe flats, a delicate gold necklace if you want, or nothing at all. You're already enough. 4. The monochrome moment. There's power and commitment to a color, to a choice, to showing up fully as one cohesive statement. Choose a single color family and live in it completely. All cream, tailored trousers, a blouse, a long blazer that moves like water. All navy, navy dress, and a wool coat that wraps you in certainty. All charcoal and a scarf that drapes with intentional carelessness. Monochrome elongates. It simplifies. It removes the noise and lets you become the focal point, not your clothes, but the woman wearing them. The way you carry yourself, the stories written in the lines around your eyes, the confidence that comes not from hiding, but from revealing selectively, deliberately. I learned this trick from my mother, who wore head-to-toe black long before it was a fashion statement. She said it made her feel like herself on days when the world felt too loud. I understand now. Monochrome isn't about hiding. It's about creating a sanctuary you can wear. Layer textures to keep it interesting. Silk with wool, cashmere with denim. Let the subtle variations speak volumes. 5. The relaxed knit set. There's a fine line between comfortable and chic, and a matching knit set walks it perfectly. A coordinated set, wide-leg knit pants, and a matching long-sleeve knit in navy, camel, or burnt orange. The fabric should have structure enough to hold its shape, but enough softness to feel like an embrace. This isn't loungewear pretending to be fashion. It's intentional comfort that refuses to compromise on elegance. The beauty lies in the cohesion. When separates match, they create an effortless silhouette that looks considered without looking contrived. You didn't just throw something on, you made a choice. But the choice feels easy, natural, like breathing. Pair it with minimal white sneakers for daytime or pointed mules for evening. Add a structured bag to ground the relaxed silhouette, perhaps small gold hoops that catch the light when you turn your head. This outfit understands something essential. You can be relaxed and refined simultaneously. You can be comfortable and visible. You can rest without disappearing. 6. The classic trench and denim. Some combinations become classic because they solve a fundamental equation. Versatility plus timelessness equals freedom. A well-cut trench coat in khaki, navy, or black. One with a defined waist, clean lines, and that certain weight that makes you feel protected from both weather and judgment. Beneath it, a simple outfit. Straight leg or bootcut jeans, a fitted turtleneck or crew neck sweater, leather ankle boots with a modest heel. The trench transforms everything it touches. It adds sophistication to casual pieces, makes errands feel purposeful, turns ordinary days into scenes from a life well lived. When you slip it on, you're not just dressing against the elements, you're armoring yourself with elegance. I bought my trench coat 15 years ago. It's witnessed job interviews, first dates after divorce, hospital visits, and countless walks where I needed to think more than I needed to arrive anywhere specific. It's developed character. Slight wear at the cuffs, a faint stain near the hem I've stopped trying to remove. It's become a companion, a witness. Belted at the waist, add a silk scarf at the neck if the mood strikes. Let the collar stand up slightly, protecting the vulnerability we all carry at the base of our throats. These 6 outfits aren't formulas. They're frameworks for the woman who's learned that chic isn't about perfection. It's about authenticity, worn confidently. The truth they share, you don't need more. You need better, and you need what resonates with who you've become. Maturity isn't about diminishing. It's about distillation, keeping what matters, releasing what never did, and walking forward in clothes that feel like home. Because somewhere between who you were and who you're still becoming, there's a version of yourself that deserves to be seen. Not scrutinized, not judged, just seen. In all your imperfect, evolving, beautifully complicated glory. And maybe that's the real secret. Chic isn't something you achieve. It's something you allow when you finally stop fighting yourself and start dressing like the woman you've earned the right to be. She was there all along, waiting. These outfits simply make it easier to recognize her in the mirror.